Excuse the voice, I'm still getting over a cold. As much as I like to proclaim myself as a tough guy, I do have a lot of fears. Whether it be dying, snakes, needles, the dentist, you know, normal stuff. I'm afraid of falling, walking in on someone in the bathroom, someone walking in on me in the bathroom, old men in locker rooms, the list goes on. But one fear stands alone as probably my most irrational fear. I'm of course referring to skunks. Yes, the little smelly fur balls that run around your backyard at night looking for garbage to eat. First and foremost, the smell is horrendous. I think it's safe to say that no smell I have ever smelled has smelled more bad than the smell of a skunk spray.
That smell, the kind of smelly smell, the smelly smell that smells smelly.
Not even the time I microwaved a protein bar. Don't microwave a protein bar, by the way. Second, they confuse me because I don't know why they exist. If the animal kingdom were a human's body, they would be a man's nipples. They're there, but you don't know why they're there because they don't even serve a purpose at all. All they really do is eat garbage, fart a few times, and then go to sleep for the day. They're true Americans. I've had more encounters with these creatures than really any young man should. I've been lucky enough to have the skunk aroma on me on more than one occasion, but for the sake of time, I'm only going to be talking about my favorite one. And by favorite, I don't mean favorite at all. Are you ever sleeping and something is going on in your environment that makes you have a dream about that thing that's going on in your environment? Well, I had a dream about skunks one night. Couldn't tell you what the dream was about, but I woke up and it was more than a dream. It was at this point in my life I was sleeping in the basement of my house because my parents had had enough of me, so they just locked me down there when I was being a little shit. I'm kidding. I actually had a super cool basement room. The walls were pink and orange. It was so manly. Anyway, I woke up and I got the biggest smell of skunk you could ever imagine. This scent was far beyond driving by a dead skunk on the road with the windows down in the middle of summer. It was way worse than that. And I'm like, why is this scent so strong? So I went upstairs and woke up my dad. I was like, Dad, it smells really bad. He smelled it too. He was like, yeah, that is bad. So we went downstairs and the skunk was in my basement. Cool. So what had happened was the garage door, there was something stuck in there and it stopped it from closing all the way. So the skunk just slid through. This thing was within 20 feet of me and it sprayed within 20 feet of me. So I am like 13 years old and I'm freaking out.
I'm like, Dad, we need to get a hotel, we need to sleep in the car, we need to go outside, I don't know what we gotta do, we just gotta do something.
Long story short, my dad actually pepper sprayed the skunk out of my basement and I went to school the next day reeking of skunk. And for an awkward kid in middle school, the worst thing that could happen to you is smelling bad. So I get on the bus the next day and everyone's like, and then I'm sitting in my seat on the bus just like. So I decided that on the bus ride to school I had heard more than enough and I sat in the counselor's office all day instead of going to class. And because of that, I am legitimately afraid, even now, to walk outside at night in the middle of summer because I don't want to deal with those ever again. If you have any irrational fears yourself, go ahead and leave it in the comments. I'd be very interested to see what they are. If you're afraid of skunks as well, be sure to let me know and we'll start a support group, maybe a Facebook page, I don't know. That's all I got for you today. Peace out.